Random Control Design and Types of Bias by Carmel, Integrating Evidence. A random control trial is also known as an RCT, which is a systematic review. It's a study of the effectiveness of an intervention to succeed. A mixed method review of an RCT has qualitative and quantitative. This is two different ways of collecting data. Qualitative is the collection of data which is written or spoken data, and quantitative is the collection of numerical data. How can we be sure that a study is reputable? So there's an international statement called the Consort, and this is a predetermined criteria that has to be met for authenticity for a journal or for a study to be recognised. Now, an RCT sits at the top of the evidence hierarchy under a systematic review, and this means that it is a reputable piece of information by academic standards. This is a really simple picture of the hierarchy of evidence, and as you can see at the top of systematic reviews, this is also where an RCT will sit as well. The Cochrane Risk of Bias tool is what's used to appraise an RCT. It's not the only tool, but I'll just be briefly discussing this one. And so within this one, there are 7 risk elements, and very briefly you can see them over on the right on this slide: random sequence, allocation concealment, blinding of participants and personnel, blinding of outcome assessment, incomplete outcome data, selective reporting are the bias. There are different kinds of bias that can affect a study: selection bias, performance bias, detection bias, attrition bias, and reporting bias. Having a look at the picture over here, we have age, gender, disease, education, occupation, lifestyle choices. This is a definite lifestyle choice here, would absolutely be affecting the outcome or the distribution of participants within a study. Selection bias consists of random allocation and allocation concealment. Random allocation is a division of participants after they've been through the collecting process. The possible bias here is the uneven distribution of diversity in the chosen sample, and also allocation concealment is where the allocators have chosen which group the participants should be going into. The possible bias here is that there may be a more positive outcome than affecting the validity of the study.